in a hurry? Can't listen to an entire court report? Well, you're in the right spot. It's time for Court Report to go.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Court Report to Go. I am your host, David Amboys. Once again, I don't have a lot of time, so let's get right to it. Julian Medora came home with the win in the CORT Grand Prix of Chicago, but the main story was the championship. It was the final race of the season for the CORT Trading Paints Championship Series, and Tyler Tucker and Mike Husby battled tooth and nail the entire season, and it came down to going into Chicago only an 8-point margin. Well, with Husby's third-place finish and Tucker's costly mistake on pit road dropping him to 8th, Husby was able to sneak out the points victory, finishing 2 points ahead of Tyler Tucker. Proof that any point counts here in the CORT Trading Paints Championship Series. Julian Medora came home with the win. Alex Boffley 2nd, Mike Husby 3rd. Scott Olson 4th, Kyle Young 5th. Brian Sullivan with another solid run in 6th. Tim Silliman, Tyler Tucker, tough break for him. Scott Mullen in 9th, Joseph Servone in 10th, Stefan Osno in 11th, Andrew Hayes 12th, Kars Abe 13th. David Amboys, 4 straight races without a finish in the Trading Paints season. Tough way to finish the year. 14th, John Dragonetti 15th, Chris Sweat 16th, Patrick Healy 17th, and Cody McCorkle 18th. The final point shakeup, here it is. Mike Husby won the points title by only 2 points over Tyler Tucker. Scott Olson was 39 back, Tim Silliman 62 back, Alex Boffley 69 back, Andrew Hayes 95 back, Julian Medora 104 back, Will Roberts with 110 back, Kyle Young with 129 back, and John Dragonetti with 141 back. The CORT Trading Paints Championship Series is going to be taking the better part of the month of August off. They will be back in action September 9th with the running of the CORT Grand Prix of Long Beach to kick off next season. And that will be on the new No Bull Network 1, a brand new network that the folks at TSTV have migrated over. 3 of the first 4 events of the 2013 season. So that should be good. Shifting gears over to the CORT National Cup Series, they wrapped up CORT Windy City Final Week at Chicago, and Mike Husby, hey, he did it. He won the National Cup Series finale at Chicago, a very loose setup. Drivers were struggling all night with it. Husby came home with the win, edging out John Dragonetti, Brian Sullivan in 3rd, Julian Medora, the champ, in 4th, Steve Lovender 5th, Scott Olson 6th, Stephen Taylor 7th, Christian Kendall 8th, Matt Harrington 9th, Cody McCorkle rounded out the top 10, Kyle Young, Nate Bowers, Tim Silliman, David Amboys, and Dakota Ehrman made up the field at Chicago. The CORT National Cup Series point standings, final points, barring some provisional adjustments. Julian Medora came home with the championship. Mike Husby 39 back with the win, still not enough. Cody McCorkle 98 back. David Amboys 120 back, as Sean Breisman, who did not show up for the Chicago event, dropped all the way to 5th in the final standings. Steve Lovender 6th, Brian Sullivan 7th, John Dragonetti 8th, James Gutta 9th, Scott Olson 10th. The CORT National Cup Series will be back in action August 21st for the running of the JGM Duels at Daytona, and that will set the field for the running of the Daytona 250 August 28th. So that's just about going to do it for the CORT Report to Go. Just a quick team news announcement. This one out of the David Amboys development camps. They're switching numbers around. David Amboys will be moving from his iconic 50 in the National Cup Series over to the number 21, which should be very interesting. Amboys moving to the 21 after Matt Harrington moved over to the 2 for next season. Scott Olson will be moving from the 30 over to the number 20, and that entry will have Sunoco backing for the 2013 B season. No word on what Tim Silliman will be doing, but when we find out, we will let you know. As any team news that comes out, we will attempt to produce a CORT Report to Go special report just for you fans, so that you are in the know for the CORT National Cup Series, the CORT American Racing Tour, and ultimately, obviously, the CORT Trading Paints Championship Series. So that's just about going to do it for us here on the CORT Report to Go this week. I just want to say thank you very much for your continued support of CORT. And also, we will be having a live CORT report, the long ones, on Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, August 7th. So please be there, 8 p.m. We will be having our awards special, a brand new thing to the CORT, the Championship Online Racing Teams Awards, which should be pretty exciting. So anyways, that's going to do it for us here on the CORT Report to Go. I have been your host, David Amboys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week for the CORT Report Awards Special. Bye!